Alright guys, welcome to a Marvel's Avengers review. You see Brawlhalla background, or Brawlhalla gameplay in the background, is just because the game is so terrible, so actually garbage, that I will not even show the game. So, guys, this video is all about a review of the game, a review of the campaign, the models, and the end game. So, it will be broken up into 3 parts. And yeah, hope you enjoy. So, first, the campaign. Why is it so bad? Well, first off, the campaign's focus is Miss Marvel. So, you would want to make Miss Marvel a likable character. And in the beginning, she is a likable character because, you know, she's just geeking out about everything. And I'm like, wow, same here, bro. Because, you know, it's just crazy. You know, a Marvel game, like, wow, you wouldn't be geeking out. So she's just going crazy for like the first half of the game. But then she becomes an Avenger like super quickly. And here's one thing I actually really didn't like. They never explained. I mean, they do, you know, because Bruce Banner finds Miss Marvel. But like, what annoys me so much is that, like, why was Bruce Banner there? Well, they do say actually as well. He was there to study the cells of the people who were infected, because A-Day, okay guys, so A-Day was practically, they made a new energy for the Chimera, which is practically the helicarrier, and it went off. Taskmaster let it go off. Taskmaster made a decoy and then let the plane go off, tried to shut it down. It didn't shut down. And yeah, so your main villain in the game is Mordok. Even though the mastermind, I don't even remember her name. That's how bad of a villain she was. Even though the mastermind of the whole thing was, you like killed her as Black Widow, or not killed her, but you captured her as Black Widow. And then once Bruce Banner interrogates her, you never see her again. I mean, you see her like once or twice, but not as a actual villain. And she's overall just the most bland villain ever. And then let's go to Mordok, right? So you would think Mordok would be cool and awesome because he's freaking Mordok, like he's awesome. But he isn't. He's just annoying and boring and just unlikable. The story doesn't want you to feel as if you are doing good. It just makes you feel like bored. But the other part of the story is the characters. They act nothing like their counterpart. Like, if you were to watch an Avengers movie and then go to the Avengers game and expect a full-blown, perfect game with all the characters that you know and love just working and being themselves, you will not find that at all. You will find just straight the most annoying thing ever. You would just find the characters don't act like themselves. Iron Man, you know, the freaking, he's my favorite superhero. This guy acts like nothing like he would in freaking the movies. It's like if DC tried to make freaking Marvel, and if Marvel just took DC. That's what would happen. This is the game, because I feel like, okay, DC Universe Online, right? That was a great game. You know, it was fun, and it's free most of all, but it's also fun, and there's stuff to keep you engaged. And in Marvel, you get just a plethora of garbage. So the campaign is not good, I just explained. And next up is the end game. Okay guys, so the end game. So let me tell you, I want to compare the end game to Destiny in a lot of ways, just because of how good that was. The end game for this game is garbage. I mean, the end game for Destiny wasn't great, but this game's end game is garbage. So the end game is the most bland version of an end game ever. Like, you get at least like maybe 10 missions to do over and over again. And I played this game extensively, and there's not even that many missions, and they call themselves different missions, but they're in the same place, just a different thing to do in there. So they just reuse the same place and just do a different thing in there, and it's so annoying because you want to play a good game, an awesome game, a game that will reward you for doing the missions and being good. But no, you just end up being it just ends up being legit just the sorriest excuse for an endgame ever. The loot in the game too is not even cool. The loot, it looks cool, and then when you put it on, it's nothing. You have to get its own customization. At least in Destiny, the loot had each individual like looks and appearances, and it looks really cool. And in this game, it doesn't even affect your character. You have to buy with real world money for customization options, or grind this game, which I sadly did. But you have to grind this game to like the fullest extent, at least like maybe like 2 weeks, just to get like 7,000 credits. Why? They could have made it do challenges and stuff. And also the battle pass for this game, each character has their individual battle pass. You know, you could also grind that battle pass, or be a good Samaritan and, you know, just put in your digital credit card and just buy your way through the battle pass. Why should that be an option? It should legit just be only the game way. Like, you can only get it through the game. But nope, this game makes an emphasis on you buying money in the game to progress in the game. Why is that a thing? Progression should not be tied to how rich you are. It should be tied to how good you are, or how much you play the game. It should not be tied to how much money you put into the game. Because even after, there's no point. Like, after you waste a little money, then what? You're just gonna play the same missions over again? There's no point in this, just at all. There's no point to this. And yeah, next up is the models of the game, just how bad it looks. So guys, the models for this game are disgusting. That's a compliment, because this game has, you know, since they are doing a Marvel game, you think they would get like lots of funding for this game or something, because they had to have at least a big budget. But apparently not, because this game has the sorriest excuse for models I've ever seen in a video game before that was based on the actual game, or on other media. So everyone in this game looks disgusting. Like, imagine just a furry dog. Now shave all the hair off the dog. That's how this game looks. And I pre-ordered this game, guys. I pre-ordered it, and I was disappointed. And, you know, there's lots of glitches too. There's one where in campaign, I don't even remember what it was, initiative, it just had a lot of glitches in campaign initiative. I'm about to show you one. Now, as you guys can see, these clips are disgusting, and hopefully you guys see this. See you guys in the next one. Peace.